What up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Talking Movies with D, and that's me. This time, I'm gonna be reviewing a movie I've been excited for a while. It's called Midway. Now, before I give my review, my good and bad and the ugly, I gotta say that I was predisposed to liking this movie because a good friend of mine, Rachel Farrell-Foskett, is actually in the film, and so I was already excited because I knew she was in it, and I was excited to see her on the big screen. So this movie is directed by Roland Emmerich. He made Independence Day, White House Down, 2012, 10,000 BC. He's big on disaster movies usually, and he got some good ones, some bad ones. I mean, classic Independence Day, and then some tough ones. Then you got Woody Harrelson. You have Luke Evans in there. There's a star-studded cast if you've seen the trailers. Mandy Moore. There's tons of. And basically, what the premise of this is takes back to Pearl Harbor time. I'm not gonna say the year because I'm terrible with years, but right after Pearl Harbor, and you know what happened in Midway with the Japanese and Americans. So let me get to my negatives. My first negative is the story. It's for me at least, it's too much going on. Like they try to tell so much of a story within this. I think it's 2 hours and 18 minutes because you have, like I said, there's a great cast of actors. And they tell the side of the Americans and a bunch of people that are American, and they also tell the side of the Japanese and a bunch of them in there as well. So you don't get to get a full story with everybody. You don't get as much closer. Just like, bam, here's their little bit, here's their little bit, and there's a lot of stuff left out of it. Excuse me. And then I would say the other big negative for me is, besides the action and when stuff is going on, some of the beats that took place away from the actual action kind of were a little. Some moments were dull and don't seem they're needed. They didn't pay off, and or the payoff was very little now that I think about it. But to be honest, those are my only negatives that I can think of at the moment. Besides that, let me go to my positives. So, like I said, with the story telling everybody's position, it's weird that I was only it was only a negative because I wasn't able to really get enough meat for everybody. There was a couple people I got enough meat for, but not everybody else. But what I did love is that we did get the Japanese side and the American side. It wasn't we're American, they're Japanese, they're the bad guys. It was this is the American side of it, this is the Japanese side of it, and they just happen to be at odds. And we were able to see both as human beings on both sides instead of it just being they're the bad guy, attack them, and they're terrible. And I love that they did that. I just wish things would have got more fleshed out, and maybe we should have not paid attention to some of the auxiliary characters and focused on the top on both sides. The other thing and the best part of this movie and why you go watch it, I say watch it in IMAX or Dolby, any of the elite screenings, is because the cinematography for one is great. Most war films are, so it's definitely going to have some Oscar talks in whether it be sound editing and cinematography, that kind of thing. But when you're watching these pilots in the cockpit and stuff like that and their fights, it's great. It's the best part of the movie to me. You feel for them. You're worried if they're going to drop the bomb, if they're going to make it work. They're 100% in, and you're worried for the characters. Even though you don't get as much time with them, you care. And whether it be the Japanese or the Americans. And then to go with that, the reason why you gotta watch it, I prefer Dolby, is because of the sound. Any film that has as much action as this does with the sound, it's right there on you, and you feel every part of it. You feel like you're really there with them, and that's what I loved about the film, is that I was 100%. And I was a little tired when I saw it, and I was just, nope, I gotta. We on the action? No, I gotta be in this. I gotta pay attention. When they slowed down, I was like, all right, it's cool, but I'm not worried about it. But when it's action, it's on and ready to go. So if you're a person who likes war films, for one, you like action, go see this movie. Even if you're not, go see it to see my friend on the big screen. If anything else, you gotta go see her because she's a great actress and she deserves it. She actually was opposite with Patrick Wilson. Anywho, that's all I got for you guys today. Make sure you share, like, and comment on this video. Let me know if you see it, and let me know what you think about Rachel's performance. She actually was surprising me because I thought she was playing somebody else, and she actually played a completely different role than I thought she would play, and she did it well. But anyway, that's all I got for you guys this time. Deuces, and I'm out.